this is Chris. Today I'm going to continue working on my December daily. So this will be video part 2. And I want to put something on here about December and maybe the year. And I want to make a closure for it. But before I do that, I want to address a little problem. It's a little bit too thick. So, as you can see from my last one, it has the same number of pages and half of them are decorated, and it's not as thick as this one. Even when I open it, it's not as thick as this one. And the reason for that is that I used a lot of tea-dyed papers and eco-printed papers. And when you put paper in water, it tends to swell up and wrinkle up, and it takes up a lot more room. So what can I do about that? I have some different options I've been thinking about. So one option is I could just go through and eliminate some of the bulkier pages. Like this one is pretty thick, and this one is pretty thick. I could just rip them right down here and pull them out on each side and eliminate a few of those. I can do that, but then that would give me fewer pages for doing my December daily, because I had planned to do 1 year there and 1 year in this signature and the next year in this signature. So my other option is I could take one signature out and just have a one signature journal, and that would work. Or I could take both signatures out, take out the staples, and replace the bulky papers with some regular printed papers from this digital kit or from another digital kit, and that would take up less room. And so I think I'm going to go with option 3, which means I need to remove these staples and take out my signatures. So we're going to undo a book. How about that? I got my little staple puller, and I'm going to start in the middle. And if you saw part 1, I actually hammered these flat, but that's not going to be a problem. I have here some little hemostats left over from when I used to work in the dental lab. Those work pretty good. And then I'll turn it over. And probably rip the paper. That came out. And that one came out. So there I've removed signature number 1. And now I'm going to do the same thing with signature number 2. So I will keep this. This is fairly flat. I'll keep that. These are fairly flat. These are the troublemakers, these two here. And maybe this one and this one. So it still feels puffy. It has like a puffy feel to it when the papers have been soaked in water. So maybe I'll take this out. This is real wrinkly and puffy. What I could do is I could use that to do a little collage with if I wanted to. The doily's flat. Okay, so I'm going to print out some more papers. I was just cleaning my print heads earlier, and we'll see if my printer wants to cooperate, and I'll show you some new papers. I printed out more of the pages from Calico Cottage and Irresistible Prints. which are what my other pages are from. And I printed them double-sided. This one I made it more of a greenish color. I changed it in Photoshop to more of a greenish color, and I added this transparent white on top of it. The original document is solid blue. So I thought that might go with the green papers here. I thought that was a little bit better than having the blue on there. So I have that, and then I printed some other pages from those two kits. This one has some lines on it. I really like that. And then this one says snowflakes, and it has this graph paper. And then it has this blank with a little bit of decoration on that side. And then this one has the rabbits and the little cottage and an open space to journal and some writing space. And this one has a snowy owl and some graph paper and the same writing space on this one. And then I found a couple more kits that are really beautiful, and I'm downloading those right now, so I'll print those out and we'll look at those and see how they fit. Meanwhile, while I wait for Etsy to load up those files that I just purchased, I'm going to look through the pieces that came with the kit, see if I can find something for a title. Something about December or journaling or something. So we got Dear Santa, it's the best time of year. This is kind of cute. All is calm, all is bright. I think I would cut that out and mat it in some way. This is too big. These are all the cut aparts from the 12 by 12 paper pack. There's no place like home for the holidays. I like that. I could cut that out. Here are the tags. Now they're printed on both sides as a tag. Fa la la la. So let's see what we could do. Home for the holidays. I like that. Good cheer. December. I could put that down at the bottom. Let's cut that one out, see how it looks. Whoops, take this one. Maybe put that right there, or maybe up here. Now this one, I want to mat it. I want to cut a circle, but I don't want to mess it up. So let's see, here's a circle template. That one could work. don't have a circle cutter that big, so I'll have to cut it by hand. Oh, I used my Stabilo All Brown pencil on here, which is water soluble, so I'm going to take my water brush, which has no water in it, and I'm going to just blend that in along the edges. This is art glitter glue, by the way. And when I bought a refill, I saw that they had a refill plus you could get 3 of these little bottles. And I thought that was pretty nifty because now I can have one in a different room. So I'll put a link to all the things that I like to use that you might be interested in. So my new software just shuts the camera off and doesn't tell me. So I don't know where I'm at, but I found this doily. And I think I'll put that on there. I think that's cute. That sets that off. And since this is going on the cover, I want to make sure it's well glued down. I want it to catch on things. Okay, I printed some more pages. First I printed one of my eco prints so that I won't have the bulk and the sponginess like I mentioned earlier. And then this is a tea dyed on the back. It's very subtle. And then the ones that I printed out from Etsy, these are from Sarah at Shop Moon Stream Studio, and it's called Winter Days Line Journal Pages. And I like those. I think the colors go well with the other digitals that I have. And then the second digital kit I bought was from Zaya Vida, and it's called Winter Wonderland Junk Journal Pages. And I thought this was nice because the colors go with this and they also go with the other digital kits. I'll put the links in the description below. Okay, so I'm going to clean up a little bit and then remake my signatures, and we'll get them in the book. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9. I'm going to trim these so that they're not sticking out, and then I'm going to staple them back into the book, but I won't make you sit through that because I did that on part 1 and it's the same exact thing. So now I need a closure, and I found these. This is, might not be long enough. I don't know. All might be long enough. I don't know. It's kind of fancy. It's kind of fancy. That's kind of cute. Or I've got the blue. I like the sari silk. It's easy to work with. It's easy to tie. The blue. Or I have some white, sort of a cream color. Got a big knot in it. I think I like the white sari silk. So, let's make sure I get it long enough. There. So I'll make some sort of attachment so it stays with the book and doesn't get lost. What else do I have to do? I think that's it for this. My book. I'll put the date on here, the year. I can put tabs on here. I have all these tabs. I could put a green tab on this one. And I don't stick it out too far because I don't want it to get bent up from hanging out. And then I can put another tab for the second signature. Here it is. I'll probably just put that right about there. Let's see what else we have. This is kind of cute. It says more on it. I think I'll put that one on there because there's more. I'm going to staple it on there. As long as this is a stapled book, we'll staple on the closure. All right. So this is my long reach stapler that I used to bind the book. I'm going to try to fold the sari silk so it's not quite so bunchy, but So thanks for watching and have a great day crafting. Bye-bye.